The product that we are developing during this module is a smart mirror called Hermes that is able to display useful information for the current user. Hermes is different from other smart mirrors since it can use Google Login to access Google Calendar and Google Tasks lists. Besides, users will be able to connect to the mirror via Bluetooth and use Android application in order to set up their profile and presets. The interface of Hermes is able to display some of the presets, which are date and time, weather forecast, temperature and humidity in the room, newsfeed, Google Calendar events, Google Tasks list, and the Twitter feed. Let's now move to see how our product actually works in practice.
All right, let's talk about the Android app to go with the Hermes Smart Mirror. On the left side of my screen, you can see the screen of my phone, and on the right side, we have the terminal of the Hermes Smart Mirror with the software already running. So we're going to go ahead and start up the app. And when it starts up, the app is going to run a series of checks against the mirror. Everything is happening over Bluetooth. And you can see here in the terminal, the blue text is Bluetooth communication. So we have first the connection is made between the phone and the mirror. Then we go right here. P1 means that it's checking, asking if the mirror has an admin password already set. P1 true means it's already set. W1 is asking if Wi-Fi is connected, and we can see here the ifconfig printout. Wi-Fi is connected, so we return W1 true. And then we are going to go down, and next thing we do is we query the database for the user's data. And currently I am logged into the app through my Google account, so we're querying for my Google data, and we return no data because I am not yet set up in the database. So let's go to the app and add me in. As soon as the checks against the app finish, we go to the user activity, which is what you're seeing here, and let's go ahead and change my data. I'm going to change my name. We're going to set the preset to newsfeed and country to Netherlands, and then we hit submit to send it off to the phone. And we have to enter in the admin password in order to add a new user. So we'll enter that in, hit login, and we'll wait for a response. Now, you can see on the phone that it is wanting me to authorize the mirror device to log into my Google account. So we go back to the screen of the device, and you can see the code just showed up. My phone automatically went to google.com/devices for this login. So we're going to enter the code. And hit next. And we choose the Google account. And now it's logged in. So now we go back to the app, and we can see we need to hit continue. So now we're going to authorize the mirror to access my Google Calendar and Google Tasks. And this warning screen you're seeing is because Google has not verified our project. If they had verified, we wouldn't get that, and we would have fewer steps to this login. So we're approving Google Calendar and Google Tasks access. We hit allow. And then we have to copy and paste this code back into the app. Now, this step we would not have to do if the project was verified. So we'll paste it in and hit continue. And we'll look back at the terminal on the mirror. Here's the data that went in, and we got a refresh token back from Google and U5 true. So we have a user added into the database. Now let's go ahead and take a picture for the facial recognition to use. All right, so we're going to take a picture for my user. So we hit take picture on the Android app, and now it gives us instructions of what to do. So I'm going to take my mask off and hit take picture, sitting in front of the camera in the mirror. And we will just wait for a moment. Once it takes my picture, it's going to run it through the facial recognition to store the information that it needs in the database, and then it logs me in because it recognized me based on the picture that it just took. and give it a second, and the news headlines are showing up. That is what my preset is set to. But just to show how it works, I'm going to change my preset now on the Android app. So let's select Google Calendar and hit submit. And give it a moment, and the app says that the preset was changed. Give it a moment for the UI to refresh. Maybe a long moment. And there's my calendar. Hey, Sebastian, have you seen this really cool mirror?
Yes, I've been using it for a long time already. Let me show you how I can log in with my own preset when I show my face.
The facial recognition feature is a way the user can log into their accounts on the mirror. When the software recognizes a face in a picture, it should check a database of users on that mirror to see if the new face corresponds to that of someone in the database. When it finds a match, it should log that user in and load the presets for that user.
Alright, as you can see my Twitter feed. I will now use the voice recognition to change my preset to the news so that I can see all the latest news immediately. News!
The voice recognition provides the user with a way to dynamically change the content shown on the mirror based on certain commands.
It's the news.
We, Rami, Brand, Sebastian, Irvine, Nina, and Jan, are very satisfied with the development of our product, Hermes. A smart mirror with unique features ready to feed you whatever information you need at a moment's notice.